Alright, today we're hiking Gore Mountain, located in the town of Norton, Vermont, about 5 miles from the Canadian border. If successful, this will be number 30 on the New England 50 most prominent hiking list. Let's see, kind of late. 4.1 miles. Let's see if we can do this in a timely fashion. Now, despite the fact this mountain has a trail on it, despite its prominence, it's very infrequently hiked. I think there are only 2 reports on the mountain for New England trail conditions. How many actual ascents there have been, I'm not sure, but question for another day. Anyway, up we go. Neat little cascade right here. Nice. Barely a 1/10 of a mile in, we're already seeing nice stuff. So far the trail is pretty lush and mellow. I think according to the website I read for this trail, there's only like 1,800 feet of elevation gain and apparently 4.1 miles. So they should be able to cover ground relatively quickly. Although from what I heard, the last end sections of the trail are kind of steep. We'll just have to find out for ourselves. Alright, we have our first major water crossing of the day. Not too bad. Good thing for Gore-Tex waterproof boots. Yes! Onward, ho we go. Trail. And a fresh white blaze. Awesome. And very reassuring too. So far, parts of this trail are really nice and well beaten, but other parts are wet and overgrown. Haven't found anything that's tricky to follow yet though. But as always, I'll keep you posted. We reached the crossroads. Vermont Route 114, 1.2 miles. Holy crap. We hiked 1.2 miles in 20 minutes. We are hauling. And again, despite that it is humid, it's pretty cool. 2.9 to the summit. Let's do it to it. Man, at this rate, we'll be there in no time. Might even get home in a decent hour too, because I got slightly under a 3-hour drive back home. And that's assuming I just drive straight through, no stops. Anyway, onward we go, the summit of Gore Mountain. I remember how I said I haven't found anything that's tricky to follow yet. Here's instance number 1. There's a path that goes here toward that wreckage of a car. There's a blowdown there and the trail goes there, but it's blocked by the blowdown. But we actually want to weave around the blowdown, as I can see a faint white blaze. This dictates the way we want to go. And by the way, if it's rained recently, if and when you do this, expect to get wet. See? White blaze. We are on the right path. Alright, for the past couple 1/10 of a mile, we've been gently losing altitude, so I got a little bit of reverse gain on the way back. But it's not much. And the grade is very gentle, so there'll be nothing. Anyway, I'll meet you farther up the Gore Mountain Trail. Alright, we have another brook crossing. Similar to the last one we did. Let's do it. Let's see. Whoop. Get my feet a little wet, but whatever. Nice. Onward we go. An arrow telling us to cross this overgrown skid road. Awesome. Yeah, parts of this trail could use a little brushing, but I guess that's what makes it wild. Perhaps I should have worn pants. This trail is seriously overgrown. The fact that it rained last night or this morning doesn't help. So I'm going to be rather soaked by the time I'm done this thing. And this is where I get, wet. This is where I get slowed down too. Whatever, we've gone this far, we're going for it. That area we just passed through, I think, was the area mentioned on the trails profile and a report posted on NETC a week or so ago. Yeah, I think that was that walking area. She need to be out of it for now. Knocking over her bit of wood. I think we might be coming up to a more active logging road. I remember seeing on the trail's website. Let's see if we come to it. Alright, we've reached a junction with that logging road I mentioned. Vermont Route 114, 2.2 miles. We've hiked 2.2 miles in about 40 minutes. Not bad at all. Ah, the sun. That feels good. Let's see. Trail signs dictating. You want to go this way, I believe. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time to find where the trail goes from here. When I find it, I'll let you know. 2.2 miles to the summit of Gore Mountain via this swampy sea of a trail. Wow. Oh, this is definitely going to be one of the more wild trails I've hiked. If you know what I mean. It's no problem though. Anyway, up we go. Right. What you see here, this is not a stray patch of woods. This is part of the trail. And I don't do hikes like this that much, so it'll be good practice. Man, this is this is gnarly. Freaking thorn bushes. I throw that in bloopers. Up we go, I guess. Boy. More old grown in logging slash. At least it ain't like this the whole way. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's marked with white blazes from the beginning up to about the halfway point. And if you suddenly lose the blazes, look for blue and pink ribbons, because this trail is also blazed with them. Say we probably got another mile and a half left. Can we do it? Can we summit number 30 in the New England 50 finest? Let's find out. We reached the crossing of another logging road. Don't know if this one links up with the first one we crossed, but at this point, I'm not going to risk getting myself thrown off course. So we're going to have to go back down through that overgrowth hell. But whatever. I can say for sure, if I get to the top and down safely, this one will have been earned. Alright, I think this is one of the steeper parts the trail's description mentioned. Man, just glad to be out of that overgrown logging slash hell, at least for the time being. Through that section, that pace is cut in half from what I maintained on the first 2.2 miles. Anyway, I'll meet you far up the Gore Mountain Trail. My altimeter is right. We should have about 300 feet of gain to go before we hit the summit. So I believe the summit of Gore is at about 3,300 feet in elevation. Something interesting happens. Other than that, we're in the overgrowth again. I'll show it to you. Otherwise, I'll meet you at the summit of number 30 on the New England 50 most prominent list. This is something I don't remember reading about. There's a lookout this way. Let's check it out. And to save camera time, we'll catch you at the lookout. This is where the lookout should be. The trail doesn't seem to go anywhere from here. There are views, but they're very restricted. And you gotta be a lot taller than I am to be able to get the best of them. I'm 6'2". I'll see if I can get a few shots, and I'll meet you on the summit. We've done it. Welcome to the summit of Gore Mountain, elevation apparently 3,332 feet according to the sign. Located near the town of Norton in Avery's Gore, I believe, in Vermont's Northeast Kingdom. Right here is the crown jewel of the summit, the old fire warden's cabin, because there used to be a fire tower on top. Don't know if it's legit to camp in here, but honestly I don't know if I want to. This place looks pretty derelict. I'll just go inside. Old mattress. Interesting. Spruce this place up a little bit. Might actually be nice to camp in. The hike to here, the first 2.2 miles was actually nice and lush and mellow and pretty scenic. Once I got to the first logging road junction, it got wet, rough, overgrown, and a little trickier to follow. That being said, if you have a good trail eye, it's not really that hard to follow, especially also considering this trail is actually pretty well blazed for its whole length. Whether it be the white paint blazes or the blue and pink tree ribbons. And like I said before, this is number 30 on the New England 50 most prominent list. Let's see. Down there, it looks like there's higher ground, but it's not, trust me. Summit's open, but not much reviews. Well, there is a little path down here that I might check out. And it took us about an hour and a half to get up here. So let's see. Gotta take a few pictures from the summit area, possibly check out that trail down there, and then I'll meet you back at the trailhead as soon as nothing interesting happens. Alright, we're back at the trailhead for Gore Mountain off Vermont Route 114 in Avery's Gore near the town of Norton, 5 miles south of the US-Quebec border. Overall, decently long hike, although the grade was never steep. It was actually pretty modest the whole time because it's only like 1,800 feet of gain over 4.1 miles. But lower part was decently nice. That middle section was horrendously overgrown. Wet, gnarly overgrown, rooty, slippery. So it can be a little difficult to follow, either going up or going down, so that's why I would have recommended for beginner hikers. Upper part was pretty neat though. There's a lookout a little bit before the top. I guess the view grew over a little bit. Summit, no views, but there's a neat little fire warden's cabin on the top. Make a good place to rest and, if legit, stay the night. So round trip distance was 8.2 miles, give or take, with maybe like 1,800 feet of gain. And it took 2 hours 58 minutes, not including breaks, or including breaks, because I kind of bolted the last 1.2 miles. So from the trailhead off Vermont Route 114 in Gore Mountain, my 30th peak on the New England 50 Finest, see you on my next adventure.